Away from that, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has been granted bail upon arraignment at the Abuja Federal High Court in a defamation suit. The suspended senator, also a barrister, was released on self-recognisance due to her status as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Supreme Court lawyer. She faces charges related to alleged defamatory statements against the Senate president and a former governor during a live television broadcast. The case was being adjourned to September 27, 2025 for further hearing. The courts required one surety of reasonable integrity residing in Abuja with landed property. Akpoti-Uduaghan pleaded not guilty to the charges, and the trial continues amid significant public and legal interest. And now we still have our correspondent, Joshua Imarai, who is on standby to also get clarity on the issue with the suspended Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan and her court case. Joshua, I'd like you to give us an update as regards what the court actually did say in terms of the allegations leveled against the Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan.
For Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan, this is another fresh case of defamation, as opposed to the one that was instituted at the Federal High Court, and she's being charged on the penal code at the level of the Abuja High Court. But now at the Federal High Court here in Abuja, she's being charged on cybercrime, violation of the Cybercrimes Act, and allegedly inciting comments against the person of the President of the Senate, that is the President of Godswill Akpabio, and the former convicted governor, that is the person of Yahaya Bello. Well, in court today, she was read out. They read out 6 count charges against her, on which she pleaded not guilty, and the lawyer representing her actually moved to apply to the court to grant her bail based on self-recognisance, saying that she is a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and as well as a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Well, this particular request was not opposed by the Council of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is the person of the DPP speaking in this case. And the judge, however, ruled in her favor, saying that she is being granted bail on the issue of self-recognizance and for the fact that she is a service senator and she poses no slight risk for the case to continue. The case has, however, been adjourned to the 22nd of September for continuation of trial. And I should let you to know that she also has another case at the Abuja High Court, bordering on defamation also. For that particular case, is relying on the penal code to prosecute her, while here at the Federal High Court, they are relying on the Cybercrime Act to prosecute her on this particular charges.
The senator, that is Akpoti-Uduaghan, having to run through 2 legal cases in court. I don't know what the counsels are saying, because it's been said in some quarters that this is an attempt to actually stifle her voice, even as she's pressing charges against the Senate president.
Yes, the senator, that is the person of Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan, is also maintaining the same stance that this is another attempt to stifle her voice. Notwithstanding, we are expecting the Federal High Court this week, particularly on Friday, particularly Justice Binta Yako, to pronounce a judgment on her suspension suit. So this is another legal intricacy that has come into play. This is a power play between 2 senators, and particularly some vested interest in this case. They are trying to see if they could have anything to do in the court. Only if the court the court now will have to put that case. They have to put that case in the court, and those who are to give judgment are the judges of the said court. And we are expecting judgment later this week on a suspension and also subsequently on the defamation case against her being brought to court by the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
As regards the allegations she leveled against the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, of course, you've been covering the court cases. Would you say that the evidences that have been presented so far, if any has actually been presented, are actually tenable and can actually give credence to the veracity of her claims against the person of Akpabio?
Nico, I will tell you sufficiently and on good authority that no case of alleged sexual harassment has been brought before any court of jurisdiction. The only case we have in the court now is the one challenging a suspension from the Senate. No case of sexual harassment has been brought before any court, and the only case we have is that of she challenging the Senate of a suspension, saying it is illegal, that they have no right to suspend her, and she was not given fair hearing. You recall earlier that the Federal High Court in Abuja issued a restraining order from the Senate for the Senate from taking any disciplinary action against her. That particular order was violated by the Senate Ethics Committee led by Senator Nedai Maxwell. So that a particular case is in court and awaiting judgment. It is a consolidated case that has been brought before the court, before Honorable Justice Binta Yako, and she's expected to give ruling on the alleged contempt by the Senate, as well as the alleged contempt against by her to and as well as the suspension of her from the Senate.
All right, thank you so much, Joshua Marai, for the clarification. We appreciate your response to these issues, of course, before the court. Appreciate that.